What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, as you can tell by the title, I am going to be getting a skin treatment done. And I've never had a skin treatment done, even a facial, so this is really exciting. I don't really know what to expect. This one's very specific. I'm actually going to be getting rid of the red veins that I've got going on around my nose. So I'll zoom in so you can kind of see them a little bit better. It's really, might be really hard to pick it up on camera, but I have them here. And on this side too. Just really don't like them. I know that like there's different reasons for getting them. It can be like sun damage, it can be hereditary, it can be alcohol. I think in my case it's definitely from alcohol because I didn't really notice having them until I moved to Ireland. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly how it's done. I believe it's a laser, but I'm gonna be bringing in my vlogging camera, so hopefully she will allow me to vlog a little bit of it. Doubt they'll want to be on camera, but at least to get some of the information, and also maybe I can film while they're doing something to my face so we can see what's happening. I think it may take more than just one visit, so we'll also see how that goes. Obviously I'll keep you posted on all of that, but yeah, I'm really excited. Hopefully there's not too much downtime because I do plan to go to the gym after and I don't want to necessarily go looking like Rudolph, but we'll figure it out as we go. So yeah, with that being said, let's head to the dermatologist.
So, welcome to the Skinner's Clinic. I'm Nicola Skinner's. So to answer your question, these little capillaries, they are so common, and they usually are more apparent on the side of the nose here. There is, what causes them is there's a hereditary element. It's quite a fragile area.
Yeah.
Even old UVA or UVB damage, even back to when you were like a little kid in your pram, you were kind of picking it up. And even if you had a cold and you were blowing your nose, we just have a tendency to have them. And they're broken blood vessels. They're a weakness in the blood vessel wall. And what happens is once one breaks, they go on this kind of like a little spider.
Right.
And they can even start kind of coming out on the cheek.
Right.
When I use a magnifying glass to look at your cheeks, there is like one or two tiny little ones.
Okay.
So for the purpose of today, I'm going to use two treatments, two different ones. One is called diathermy. It's a machine and it uses electricity as its energy, and there's a little probe like this.
Okay.
And what we do is we actually just place it on the blood vessel.
Okay.
And it coagulates the blood. It heats the blood up. The blood vessel does not like it, and the walls collapse and they disappear back into just back into your vascular system. It's
Perfect.
very quick, and from a discomfort point of view, it feels like if you ever plucked a hair in your top lip and you went, ooh, and you have a little kind of watering of the eye.
Right.
But it's so quick.
Okay.
Yeah. Then after that, we're going to put some gel all over the face, and I'm going to do a full IPL on your face. Reason being, I'm going to pick up the rest of the blood vessels. If you have pigmentation, it will treat. We won't do any moles. We never laser moles.
Okay.
And it stimulates collagen.
Cool.
So it's
Sounds
maximizing the the treatment to give you the very, very best.
Awesome.
Yeah. So the probe just goes up to the blood vessel, and I don't know if you can see it, but I'm not actually sticking it in, but it kind of feels like it is.
Yeah.
It's so quick, and you get this white endpoint.
Yeah.
And we're going to do this one here. So the ones that I could, if I took a pen and could draw, they're the ones that I choose for diathermy. And we're nearly done, and you might have a sensation that you want to sneeze.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've done 4.
Okay.
They look more red when they're finished.
Okay.
Okay, so they look worse before they get better, and your end result is up for a full 2 weeks. And you need such a steady hand for this.
It's not that bad. It just makes my eyes water.
That's it, and it does. We have nerve endings around there, so the nerve it just it triggers them. And there's just bear with me now. Nearly done. These are tiny, but I'm just going to get them before they start becoming a problem. And that's done. And that one up here is trying to get away from me. There we go. That's amazing. Okay, so now we're going to swap over to laser. So you did great. Well done.
Thanks.
Yeah, so with lasers and diathermy, it's hypopigmentation or hyperpigmentation
Okay.
is something that we are very careful about. So it's all to do with settings.
Mm-hmm.
If something was too high and a patient blistered, that's not a
Right.
good endpoint, obviously.
Mhm.
But we don't like blisters because it could potentially scar.
Yeah.
But peeling all that back, you know, that certainly isn't going to happen to you. And that's just because of my expertise.
Yes.
The one thing to remember, if nothing else,
Mhm.
is to cool it down when it's tingly or hot.
Okay.
Especially with laser, it's like
Mhm.
it's a cool gel. Just makes it
Oh,
nice and good.
perfect.
But yeah, so with laser you can cool down the face after if it's tingly, just with like cold water
Okay.
tissue, even a cold water bottle. If you're
Yeah.
using ice, don't put direct ice on your face. You can get a nice burn, so I cover it with something.
Okay.
No extreme exercise, and always, 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 I'm like a parrot when I say this, SPF 50
Mhm.
all the time.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just going to cover your eyes for this one.
Okay.
It's very important that you have IPL
Mhm.
laser goggles, and they're beautiful eyelashes. And I'm also going to, when I do the treatment, we'll be actually covering the eyes,
Okay.
double cover.
Okay.
So the laser machine. Have you had laser done for anything before?
No, I haven't.
Hair or nothing? No.
No.
Wow, okay.
I mean, I need to, but I just haven't gotten around to it.
Okay, so just to begin, I'm just going to do a little patch test.
Okay.
And I'm just going to leave that for a minute or two.
Sure.
So 1, 2, 3. That's brilliant. I'm just going to let that just relax for a minute. I'll just take these off because you're videoing. And I just want to make sure you have no problems with that. I'm going to run down and get the forms.
Okay.
And then we'll.
Sure.
And I'm doing laser because they you know, see these ones here. Have you always had those?
Yeah, I think I've pretty much always had the little moles on my face.
Yeah, so I'm just going to cover those completely.
Okay.
So when I say pigmentation, it's more like, and you have very, very little, by the way, but it's like just under the skin.
Yeah.
And I know the reason why I have it is we have magnification of 25 times on the mole mapping picture, which we did previously. Okay. So back to covering your eyes again.
Okay, yeah.
So at the Skin Nurse Clinic, there's 2 other nurses that work with me, and we've all worked with a dermatologist for at least 10 years. And we have at least 18 years experience under our belt
Okay.
each, so
That's good to know.
yeah. And laser and IPL, you hear the 2 terms used, but they are technically different machines, but they work in a similar way.
Okay.
Thank you. Brilliant. So I won't go over the area that I've done on with the diathermy, and I'm going to do your forehead purely because it rejuvenates collagen.
Okay.
And why not?
Yeah.
So we cover eyebrows. Obviously, we don't want to reduce hair. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, perfect. Well done. How did you find that from a pain perspective?
Like, not even on a scale of 1 to 10, like, I'm not even a 1, really. I barely felt it, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And like the next time when we're doing it, I will increase the parameters a bit, but they're safe and they're enough to do what I need to do.
Yeah.
I don't need to, it doesn't have to be all about pain.
Yeah.
So you will notice that the area, especially around the diathermy, is quite wet.
Okay.
And it does take a full 2 weeks to kind of see your end result. So normally what happens, you know, there might be just 1 or 2 left we need to do on each side.
Right.
Some of them can be a bit stubborn. We have to go a little bit deeper.
Yeah. And am I allowed to wear makeup during the 2 weeks?
You can wear makeup, yeah. I mean, I can even put a tint on you now if you would like. Would you like me to put a little tint on, or you're happy with the SPF 50?
I think the SPF 50 is okay.
Yeah, but you can because even if you're warm, you can still cool it through the makeup. So if you need to put on a little bit of makeup, it's okay.
Okay.
But like no sauna, no extreme exercise.
Okay.
If you think about it kind of logically, nothing to add heat.
Right. Okay.
Hey guys, it's been about like 2.5, 3 weeks since I last checked in with you. I am on my way to my second appointment
for getting the veins around my nose lasered, and they are already looking a lot better. So I'm really thrilled about that. I think that this will hopefully be the last session. I don't think I'll need a third session. They're mostly gone on this side. There's still a few on this side. So yeah, I'm really happy. There was like no downtime either. Like maybe a few days after, there might have been like a little itchy, like a little bit of like a dry, like scabbing almost, but nothing noticeable. So yeah, it does hurt a tiny bit when they do it, like it's like a zap, but the whole process, like as you saw, it only took a couple minutes. So definitely worth it. So let's see if I can get some up close in the natural light. So you can see like I still do have some around this side here, which was the worst side to begin with. And this side is looking a lot better. There's still a couple here, and I still have like a little bit of one right here. But it is so much better than it was to begin with. So I don't think I'm gonna film in the office this time just because it's gonna be very repetitive. It's the exact same thing. I'm not doing anything different. So I will check in after the second session, maybe like a couple days later, just to give it enough time to see if the veins went down. Or I will check in if they haven't gone down and I need a third appointment. So stay tuned for that. And I'll see you soon. What's up, guys? It is my 3-month update of just checking in and showing you the final results of getting the veins around my nose lasered off. So I had 3 sessions and it is looking pretty good, especially on this side. So I'll do a little up close now. So this side, there's basically nothing like there anymore. They're pretty much all gone on this side. I think the one that was like on my cheek somewhere is gone too. This side still definitely has like, I don't know, a couple going on there, but I think honestly some of them are like newer. It's just unfortunately like a genetic thing. There's different factors that can play into it, like, you know, sun damage. I'm really good about my SPF, so I don't think that's the problem. I think drinking alcohol can definitely contribute to it too, so some people just don't get it and some do, but I think that it ended up, it's much better than it was. Like, I'm 1,000% thrilled with the results. I just really, like, it was just really getting to me after a while noticing it. Like, I didn't like the fact that I'd always have to put like concealer over it, even if I wasn't wearing any other makeup. It was just like, you know, if there's something that you like are bothered by or insecure about, just get it fixed. So yeah, I am just really happy with the results. So that is it for today's video. I will leave the clinic link down below that I went to. They're really great and she was phenomenal. She did an amazing job. So definitely recommend if you live in the Dublin area. She's located over in Clontarf. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up on your way out if you did, and thank you so much for watching.